All right. Would you eat an entire raw chicken breast for $5 million?
Oh, my God. An entire raw chicken breast for $5 million. Don't know what it's going to do to me.
You don't know if you're going to survive. You might not even survive. But
I might.
Here's what you should be thinking. I don't want to tell you what to think, but think about your family. You die. They get for some reason, this is the scenario I came up with after watching Breaking Bad again. Would you, if you die, your family's getting this money.
Yes.
But there's also a chance that you survive.
I'll take the chance. $5 million. You know, some chicken breasts aren't even that huge. There are some fat-ass ones, but what if it's like...
I'm picking the chicken breast. It's going to be a big-ass chicken breast. I want to kill you.
Kills me. Bro, we should get a couple and take a bite of one.
On pod?
On pod. On live. Yeah, live. Do it live. Get a little taste for it. Little bite. Little.
I think it's killing us.
The whole thing's killing us?
I think one bite will really hurt you.
I think you could get sick, but it may not kill you. You might survive. You just be very sick. I've consumed undercooked chicken before.
Can you imagine eating the whole chicken breast?
And I've had food poisoning. I lived.
I don't know how animals do it. There are animals that can eat other live animals without cooking them.
I love that shit.
Yeah, I know. Planet Dunn.
Yes, sir. Imagine a cheetah out there cooking in a fire. Ain't happening, buddy.
They pull it over to the fire. If animals, here we go. If animals could do that, that would be. I mean, animals do amazing things already.
They do.
But if eating raw meat did injure every species, I bet animals would find a way to cook their food. They find a way to survive every other way. Evolution would have made it so that animals would learn how to cook in the fire, and that's unbelievable to me.
That is crazy, yo. They just rip the neck off an animal and just eat that shit raw while it's living, and it's, nutritious.
Maybe if I don't wonder why it doesn't hurt them. Maybe because they've just been doing it forever. Yeah. So maybe if we do start small, we can eventually build our tolerance up to a full breast.
Yeah. So if this ever happened and someone was willing to give us $5 million for a whole chicken breast, we'd be ready.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm eating my grapes.
And I still won't grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did. But I'm a champion, so I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
Oh, shit, I don't write the episode number, but welcome to
188.
Episode 188 of Dunn and Drew. Just tweeted out the phone number, so maybe we'll get connection unsuccessful. Maybe we'll get some more phone calls this week. But we got some NBA talk to get at right away.
Hey, but first, 20 days until summer. I hope your summer bods are ready, y'all. 20 days till summer. We're approaching June. Tomorrow.
That's good with me because tennis season just started, so I'm going to be more of a cardio guy than a bulk guy. Yeah. Hopefully I lose some of these hips. Well, I don't even call it hips. It's like muffin top.
Bulk season should be over. We're approaching summer quick. If y'all have been following my Dunniverse, y'all should have been on this grind since last fall. We've been on this grind. 20 days. I've been counting down since the beginning of the year. I did the 8-week fitness challenge in January. It's almost summer now. Let's get it. June 1st, tomorrow. Summer month is here. Get them bodies right. Get them tight. People are going to be out this summer. People are going to be out.
All right, it looks like we have our first caller from a 701 area code. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is Mitch, and I'm from North Dakota.
North Dakota?
It's for North Dakota. What's up, man?
What's up, boys?
You sound new. Do you interact with us?
Often? I don't interact with you guys, but I've followed you guys for a while.
Are you lit right now?
Well, a little bit.
Got a little Memorial Day buzz going?
I'm subscribed to the Patreon.
Awesome.
Oh, really? That's dope. Yeah.
You in the Discord?
No.
That's
fuck
okay.
that shit.
Well, what did he say?
I just figured you guys can need my $5. I know. I got you.
Well, we appreciate your support.
For that couch, you know?
Damn. He knows we don't got that couch.
Yeah, we make it very clear that we don't have a couch on purpose. Hopefully someone comes through. That's what we do.
Yeah, hopefully like a furniture brand or something.
You got a couch?
I don't work at IKEA.
Ah, shit.
Damn.
So what
Well, you
got?
guys want my sports takes or what?
Well, we're about to get into NBA. You got any? What did you want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you guys watch up there in North Dakota besides the
Oh, I'm watching hockey right now. Fuck Trey Lance, and everyone shits himself. Fuck NDSU.
So you're only a
I'm watching hockey.
guy?
No. I basketball. I follow LeBron.
I hear
wherever LeBron goes.
I hear a little bit of a Canadian thing. Does Canadian accents kind of trickle down into North Dakota? I'm not sure where the state is.
Well, I'm about an hour from the border.
Oh, okay. It's weird how accents.
Is it Canadian because Minnesota right there in Fargo?
Well, yeah, I'm right by Minnesota. I used to be a Vikings fan, but they signed Kirk Cousins, so I'm a free agent fan.
You leave a team for one player that gets signed?
You've been a free agent fan for a while.
The Vikings have been awful. It all started with Brett Favre and just downhill.
I don't know about awful. Well, you know awful.
Yeah, we know awful.
You know.
Well, I mean, no. Okay, we make the playoffs every year, and then everyone thinks we're going to do good. But if you're
sucks.
smart,
Man,
you
I
know
would hate to make the playoffs every year, man. That'd be awful. Why are you roasted?
I mean, hey, at least if you're cheering for the Jags, you can know not to get your hopes up, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we don't.
Until now.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Looking promising.
They've got me back. They've reeled me back in, so I am nervous for this year. There's a potential for big.
Tebow's what got you, yeah.
Tebow got me. I've invested a lot this year, as you can tell. Moved up back to Jack's, got season tickets, so I am up here, and there's a big fall if they don't perform and they make it boring.
I would cheer for the Jaguars, but I have a gripe with Urban Meyer.
So I used to, but I got over it because it's my team. What's your gripe with him?
He ruined 2 college programs and then just left, both of them. I shouldn't say ruined, but put them in bad situations both times. And
how did he put Ohio State in a bad situation?
Well, didn't he had all that shit go on with his assistant coach, didn't he?
But when he left, he set him up with Ryan Day pretty nicely. They've had
I mean, I also don't like Ohio State, to be honest.
Start with that. I don't either, buddy. But Urban Meyer's my.
Well,
coach
I mean, I got nothing against Florida. You know,
I don't know. So far,
Aaron Hernandez was my guy.
All the stuff I've seen, I know he is very polarizing, but all the stuff I've seen from him so far has been okay with. Well, I mean, you know, he's already had that Chris Doyle situation, but he seems pretty cool.
NBA though, I tell you, Brooklyn's going to take it. It's not even going to be fun.
Not even going to be fun.
What do you mean? The playoffs currently?
I mean, the playoffs aren't even going to be good. You know, Brooklyn's just going to roll. It doesn't matter. It's interesting to see who's going to win Lakers Suns because it'd be cool to see LeBron win that because he's the best player of all time.
I'm going to have to disagree with you there because I would much rather see the Suns take that series because Chris Paul, as you saw, came back in the last.
If there's any team I want to lose to, it's the Suns.
Yeah.
I'm backing the Suns all the way. It'd be sick to see the Suns win.
It would.
And it would be sick to see.
How could you hate Chris Paul? Oh, absolutely. Any game the Nets lose, I celebrate.
Yeah. I said on the pod the other day that I want to see either the Bucks or the Sixers, which is going to happen. The Nets are going to be able to play both of them. I want to see Joel Embiid or Giannis beat the Nets. Somehow, some way it's going to happen. The Celtics don't have enough firepower, but those two teams, I think, obviously.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
It's a huge maybe.
Rank the players on the Nets, the big three, in terms of unlikability. Who do you think's the most unliked player on that team? One, two, three.
I mean, are we talking just me or everyone?
No, be objective. How you if you were to poll all NBA fans that are not Nets fans, how do you think it would stack?
KD would be number 1.
Yeah.
Really?
I think Kyrie would be number 2.
Kyrie's getting there. He's pushing for.
And then
top
James
spot.
Harden would be number 3.
Yeah, I think.
Kyrie's starting some shit.
Yeah, if you pulled just Boston, it'd probably be a little different. But
if he walks into Boston, people want to kill him for stepping on the logo. I think it's hilarious.
I do too.
Made for a good Twitter day.
I thought people were over KD and that they only really disliked him because of the Twitter stuff.
I mean. KD, I think it was funny that KD had fake accounts. I just think that he can't put 2-time champion in his bio.
I don't think he can either. That's just not fair.
I mean, God, I could have won a championship on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's some bench players that you'd be surprised that won a championship on their team.
They could have ran the league for years. That would have been
They really could have.
So that's, I guess, why KD redeemed himself just a hair.
Yeah.
Is that he left, but he's just so soft. Like he's always on Twitter.
And then James Harden went and had to join him though, so no one's going to take this one seriously either.
Yeah, they were fine with KD and Kyrie, and then James Harden had to do that shit. And then at that point, it was like, all right, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I think
they couldn't just send him to like Atlanta. God.
I think we said on an episode prior that KD's really going to retire with 0 rings. That actually
that's so true.
But like, imagine if KD, we said this before, KD, Russ, and Harden were all stay on the Thunder. We're all on the same team. Would that have been a dynasty or no?
I don't think that anyone can play with Russ.
Yeah.
And James Harden's almost the same way. I mean, James Harden can play with people more than Russ, but it seems that every superstar that played with Russ, he just can't like get away from the ball. Once he's off the ball, he's done.
Yeah, I think James Harden being on this team, he's able to take like a role back because KD and Kyrie will get 30, 40 points a game, and James Harden won't have to score.
he just has to go Rockets Harden like once in a while when they're not on the floor, but other than that, he can just sit back.
Yeah, but if Russ was on this team instead of Harden, Russ would be wanting to score all the damn points. So that's the difference between the two.
Sure. Well, there'd be a ton of shit in the locker room. I'm sure the guy just likes to cause shit.
But who do you have coming out of the West? If let's give you this scenario since you're on LeBron's cock. If the Suns beat the Lakers, if the Suns beat the Lakers, who you got coming out of the West? Do you think the Suns sweep all these other teams? Not literally, but like
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I think the Nuggets will do it. I don't know.
Denver Nuggets.
Hit me with the button. Goddamn.
Got him.
Got his ass. Hey, Jokic is nice, but they need Jamal Murray if they're going to go all the way to the finals.
That's true. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the Suns doing it either. Chris Paul loves to get hurt in the playoffs.
He does.
Yeah. All right. What's your name again?
Mitch.
Mitch from North Dakota. All right. Thanks for calling, man.
Thanks for calling, my brother.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, boys.
See ya.
Talk to you.
All right.
North Dakota.
That's a new one.
Yes, it is.
So your son's pick, looking nice.
Looking nice. It's up there. It's on the board.
Because Anthony Davis can't stay healthy.
You're right.
How do you feel about that? You think the Suns can win?
Yeah.
I think they're going to win.
I thought the Suns could win before the
injuries. I was to say where you calling from, but I know this area code from anywhere. What's your name? Oops. God damn it. I got to get in the rhythm. Let's start over. I was going to ask where you're calling from, but I know this area code from anywhere. What's your name?
John.
John.
What's up, John? How you doing?
Good.
You live in Jacksonville?
Yes, sir. I'm actually the person that keeps posting all the wrestling shit in the Discord.
Oh, yes. You were at AEW last night.
Oh, it was so much fun. It's so nice to have full capacity crowds back.
Yeah, it looked lit. How was it? I want to ask. I wish I was there. How was it when was there a mini pop? Well, I'm trying to gauge the amount of Jags fans that were there. Was there like a mini pop when everyone saw Urban Meyer?
It was pretty loud. It was like one of the best reactions until the MJF and Chris Jericho were fighting on the second section. That's in funny. The Daily's place.
Yeah, if you guys didn't watch, I'm sure you saw it on Twitter, but Chris Jericho was wrestling MJF. That's his name, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
MJF.
They're wrestling, and they make it to the Jaguars' offices. And, you know, when you watch backstage wrestling, you know, they're wrestling all around the inside of a building, throwing each other into walls, through tables, and they bust through Urban Meyer's office or whatever. And there's Urban Meyer and Charlie Strong, like, at a whiteboard at, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. So it's definitely staged, obviously. And Urban Meyer, or Charlie throws some footballs to him, and then Chris Jericho hits MJF with a couple footballs, and then Urban Meyer hands Chris Jericho his laptop, and Chris Jericho smashes MJF over the back with it. It was something I've never seen in wrestling, but AEW is good at that.
For sure.
So,
I wish I knew what you guys. I knew what you guys were talking about, but not a wrestling guy. But I did see the Urban Meyer clip, but I just didn't know the context at all.
Urban Meyer dropped a holy shit at the end. It's pretty good. Yeah, we're just talking about Urban Meyer with the last caller. How I have no ill will toward him. I think he's He's very entertaining. He definitely knows what's entertaining. Like, he gets it. And I think Hard Knocks, like, there's no way the Jaguars don't get Hard Knocks. Like, there's much content they could come up with.
I mean, it's only if they volunteer in order to do so. I don't know if they would. I mean, Urban seems like the type of guy to say, "Yeah, let's do it."
I don't know what he's going to say no to. Shit, after seeing last night, that sealed the deal.
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
True.
That sealed the deal. I was like, Urban Meyer, if they offer Hard Knocks to him, he's not going to turn it down.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way though. That's interesting.
So what's up? You got any Jags takes?
I mean, besides the whole Tim Tebow bullshit, I mean, I'm a big Jags fan. I bought my season tickets at 124 this year as well, so I'll probably see y'all around. Yeah. I'm actually the guy that jumped into the pool of mayo back in 2017, that long ago.
Yeah, I remember you. You were at the you were also at the Bills playoff tailgate.
Oh yeah. But my friend Cal, you roasted him for having the Sabres hoodie on.
Yeah, I remember that. I think it's in the vlog. I think you're in the vlog. Aren't you in the vlog?
Yeah, a little bit. I think.
Yeah, we got everybody that was there. Is probably
that vlog is now unlisted though.
I thought you made it.
Oh shit!
Public.
I was a little embarrassed by my actions.
Oh yeah.
Half the fucking vlog is me ranting about getting kicked out of the stadium.
That's just the end.
It was half of it though. It was.
You were pissed.
I was. I would just sat down in my room after getting home and just started ranting. Why did I do that?
But it's the last playoff game we had. We got to throw that thing back up. You're going to be embarrassed by the way you act at the tailgates this season as well. Wait for it. You're going to be puking by game 1, buddy. Trust me.
Oh, I hate that they made the first home game a 4 o'clock game. I'm going to be wasted by like fucking 2 p.m. Maybe even sooner.
The first home game is not. The first home game is at 1.
Yeah, we do not play at 4 p.m.
No, the Broncos. I thought the Broncos was a 4 p.m. Oh, no, they don't. Is it really just a 1 o'clock game? I thought it was a 4 o'clock game.
No, it's
not an accuracy podcast, but I think it's 1 p.m.
I could be wrong.
Well, we did a schedule release video. Go check that. See what it is.
or just Google Jaguars 2021.
I want the views schedule.
All right, go check out our schedule breakdown. All right, John, it's nice hearing from you.
Nice talking to you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I have to get back to work anyways.
Okay.
Y'all have a good day now.
People stay calling us at work. Love it.
Yeah, everyone calls us at work, even on Memorial Day.
All right.
Yep. All right, take care.
So,
John, he's a little short dude. I'll point him out. He might come up to us in the tailgates. I don't know.
So, okay, what we're talking about, NBA. So Kyrie Irving has this quote. I think this was before their most recent game. It's unfortunate that or maybe it was right after. It's unfortunate that sports has come to this crossroads where a lot of old ways are coming up, which I'm not.
Like what?
I guess he means slavery. It's been that way for entertainment for a long time, with underlying racism and being treated like you're in a zoo.
Oh, he's talking about the fans treating him some sort of way?
Like treating them like they're in a zoo.
Well, it is crazy how recently these fans have been acting crazy at all these games. Like, Trae Young gets spit on. Popcorn gets thrown on Russ. Whatever happened to Kyrie, I don't know what happened to Kyrie, but
Someone threw a water bottle.
Oh, yeah, someone threw a water bottle. So, like, what is this consistency right now with fans?
Is this different? Is this new?
If it's not new, but it's happening like it usually doesn't happen like this frequently, like every day. It's happening like every night.
Is this like hurricane season last year when it was like one after another? That's what it feels like.
Yeah, like we get fan interactions like this, altercations with athletes, but this is happening to every single team, like one player on every single team. And they're trying to say it's because fans don't know how to act now that they're back out in public. But, like, what the fuck? That's the excuse we're using now? We're grown-ass people. We forgot how to act in public because of coronavirus? That's some bullshit. People are just dicks.
Yeah.
You spitting on...
I can't believe the spit.
You spitting on an NBA player?
I cannot believe the spitting one. Yeah. I am like... I could see the water bottle. What was the other one? Popcorn, obviously.
That's happening all the time.
But spit?
Yeah.
Who did he spit on? Trae Young?
Trae Young, yeah.
I don't know what... I've never seen... That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if that happened when COVID was, like, just rearing its head.
Yeah, like
he would be arrested.
I'm a big
he
fan.
Probably was.
I'm a big fan of fluids, but in the bedroom. You know, I don't mind getting spit on or spit in my mouth, but you got to be my boo thing.
Spitting on someone is the ultimate form of disrespect.
Yes,
like there's a slap across the face, but that doesn't hold a candle to spitting on someone.
Good timing there. The call.
Tyler, this is Tyler from California. I'm just gonna introduce him from now on. He don't have to introduce himself. Tyler, we're talking about why do you think? Okay, so you know Trae Young got spat on. Kyrie's got hit with a water bottle. Who got hit with the popcorn?
Yeah.
Russ
got hit with the popcorn. Why is this? Is this always happen, or is this happening more often now? And why?
I mean, I don't know what everybody else. Have you guys been asking this to everybody, or
no? We just started talking.
About
you
it.
Called. So.
My personal opinion. I mean, I think it partially has to do with race, maybe a little bit, but I think it most I don't agree with Kyrie's take as far as I hope, like when he said, "Oh, I hope I don't hear anything racist," and then he stomps on their logo and then gives a bottle throw out. I think he got a bottle throw out because he stomped on their logo and he beat their ass, and he left them stuff the team. Coming from a Raider fan, I can tell you firsthand experience. I've thrown shit at players. Like I don't know if
you're an asshole.
What Raider fan has
but I grew up going to like Raiders versus Chiefs or Broncos or Chargers games.
How close are your seats? Sheesh. Close enough to throw something on a
or you got an arm. Shit.
Yeah, I got to get in, but
should be starting for the Raiders.
But like like players would like go up to like towards the black hole, and then people would throw beer on them, and people would throw shit at them.
Eric
and
knows
then
about the black hole.
Yeah. Nothing would come of it because that's just what you do. You come in our territory, we're gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
So,
it's
but nothing was made
there.
of it then. We did. I mean, yeah. Well, we did it basically every game in Oakland, and nothing was made out of it. Never hit like SportsCenter, nothing like that. But second, something. I mean, I feel like NBA might be a little bit more sensitive to it because NFL you're a little farther away from the fans. But I mean, I think it mostly just stems from I hate this fucking team. They're beat our ass. I'm pissed. I'm gonna chuck something.
Mixed with a little bit of alcohol in somebody.
Exactly. Yeah. When people are drinking all game, your team's getting your ass beat. Like you're pissed. You're fucking angry as shit. And the first thing you see is a water bottle. Like I got arrested, which is nuts. But you chuck it.
You got a felony. You got a felony for throwing
a water
bottle.
Which is fucking insane. They said deadly weapon.
They just said deadly weapon. What about I was hoping the guy that spat on Trae.
Yeah,
I hope he got arrested. Yeah, that's
a little different. I think spitting on anybody just in any form. I mean, you spit on somebody in the street.
It's the
you're
worst.
Getting your ass.
Yeah, we're just saying that's worse than slapping someone straight in the face. Like spitting.
Exactly.
And it
I'd rather have
hurt.
you throw a water bottle at me from 30 feet away than spit at me like point blank. That's
or dump some popcorn on me that's stale.
Exactly.
Not
I don't give a fuck about the popcorn or a water bottle. That's just fans being fucking rowdy, drunk fans.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's another issue.
It's funny because back in the day, like way back in the day when wrestling just started, or not started, but just went on TV, wrestlers that were heels, bad guys, when they were walking to the ring, they get shit thrown on them all the time. But it was like part of the spectacle.
Yeah, exactly. That was. I mean, they'd fucking be like in the fans' faces and get like shit thrown at them. That happened all the time.
I love Kyrie stepping on the logo though. That makes me think.
I saw that. I was like, okay, well,
love that
shit. You can't say. I don't want you guys to say call me these mean names, and then literally after the game stomp on the fucking face of the logo.
Yeah, I don't really like what Kyrie's been saying, but I like that. That makes me think like, oh hell yeah, I love
I like that too,
and I love like dirty shit like that. Like that just makes the storyline so much better.
I want people on my team to go up to the other team and say, "Go fuck yourself."
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I want this shit to be dirty, especially football. I want this shit to be dirty as fuck. Fuck each other up. Like basketball too. Fight each other up with shit. Baseball. Charge them down.
Tyler, your voice cracked a little bit. I think you're still recovering. I think you're still recovering from.
I was driving home from work on Friday, singing in my car, and it went out, and I was like, "You gotta be fucking."
That shit is never recovering, bro. Never.
Dude, I fucked myself. I don't know. I damaged my shit bad. It's bad. It is forever damaged.
You really did.
But worth it.
I appreciate you partaking tonight.
Yes, always. As always, Grill Master.
Thank you for taking my call. Appreciate it.
Of course. We love you.
Love you too.
Love you.
Love you.
But yeah, like what Kyrie said, you know, he's the way he put that, it's like they're not doing this out of racism. It's sports. Fans just don't know how to act. They don't hate you because you're black. They hate you because you used to play for the team and you just dropped 39 on them, buddy.
Yeah, when I saw 39 and I was like, sheesh, he went off. And then KD had
42.
40.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, no one's stopping them.
No
one is stopping them.
No one. What's Giannis going to do?
And I like how Celtics fans, when Tatum went off for 50, they're not, okay. Like, they started getting hype. Okay, we might be able to, no. He had to score 50.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't happening he did score 40.
He scored 40, but he was like 10 for 22. I mean, that's still almost 50%, so never mind. Fuck me. But he had 40, and he still couldn't fucking keep up with KD and Kyrie. But maybe, just maybe, the Sixers may have a chance. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, they stopping them? Ben Simmons got great defense. He might be able to stop Kyrie. We'll see.
The Sixers are probably going to put it away tonight. I think they're up 3-0.
Yeah. Wizards are done for.
Wizards.
Bucks swept the Heat. What happened to the Heat? Finals in the bubble, and all of a sudden, get swept first round. What happened to your Jimmy Buckets? That used to be your boy.
I don't know, but you ask a Miami fan, I know they're full of answers. There's something there. It isn't always normal when you have Jimmy Butler on your team. Something's going on.
Yeah.
I just don't know enough. I haven't been watching that series because I don't watch sweeps.
Me either. But I've been interested to see. I thought Luka Doncic was going to sweep the whole Clippers, but Clippers just tied it up 2-2.
Yeah.
And I was dogging the Clippers for being mid, and Kawhi. Kawhi been playing good. He's just on a shitty team, but that series 2-2 now, and I think that might go to 7. It's going to be a Kawhi versus Luka show, and I'm looking forward to that one.
I like how did you see Big Baby Davis get pissed at Kyrie stomping on the logo?
I did not. Didn't see much this weekend because I was in Charlotte.
Guess we'll talk about that later.
Turning up.
He said,
Yo.
Oh, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Who this? Where you calling from?
Thank you.
This is Anthony from New Jersey. What's good, guys?
Anthony from New Jersey. Another new one, I think.
Another new guy you've never called in before.
I have not.
Hey, nice. Are you interactive with us on social media?
Yeah, no, I have. I've actually been listening to you guys for a while, since like 2017.
Okay, that's our debut.
OG.
When you guys are on what is it? The
SoundCloud?
What's that fucking app?
SoundCloud.
The
Apple?
Yeah. SoundCloud.
Oh.
Yes, we took our talents since then to Anchor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank God. SoundCloud fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fell off.
Yeah, no, they definitely fuck off.
Yeah.
I actually got a take.
Please.
I love when people come
I
here
got a
ready.
quick take. Obviously, Jersey, Giants fan. Daniel Jones breakout season. I think over 500 yards rushing and over 4,000 yards.
You got the button, bro. Don't come on here with a take and get the button.
Well, it's a hot take. It's got to be ridiculous. He's coming in his third year.
Listen,
I like the rushing yards. I like how you listed rushing yards in there. Daniel Jones kind of got some wheels on him.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
Here's my Giants NFC East as a whole take. We talked briefly about, Eagles winning it. Answer who Andy has. I don't have a pick yet. Haven't really dove into that yet. But Giants, this has to be the year that Daniel Jones does something with all the pieces of the Giants.
Or they're gonna move on.
Exactly, they're gonna move on with. So I don't know how he's gonna perform with all the pieces they added for him, but I would like him to succeed because if you have all these weapons, you got to. And people been dogging Daniel Jones. Giants fans been dogging Daniel Jones. I want to see the man succeed. You got all these players on your team. Nobody on that offense is bummy. The receivers, the running back, nobody. They're mid. They're mid at the worst. But all those Giants receivers I could have on my fantasy team.
Hey, I was just about to say,
no cap.
I need to start doing some fantasy football research, and I need to start doing research on teams I don't really know. So give me a ranking on who you would draft first on the Giants in fantasy.
On the Giants, I mean, you obviously fantasy wise, you got to be Saquon. Yeah,
even
got to be Saquon.
Is he staying healthy?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I mean, I don't remember him. I don't remember him always getting like fucked up at Penn State. That's what you know what I mean. So like, I feel like this is like maybe like a one and kind of done thing because I don't remember. Maybe he was banged up at Penn State, but I mean, I might be wrong. I don't remember him like being out for like
the Big Ten. Don't got nothing. Big Ten got nothing on the NFC East.
He wasn't really hurt at Penn State. He
no.
You know, in college they juice their players up. So
chill.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely.
All right, so wide
Franklin probably had him on some shit.
Who should I keep an eye on wide receiver wise?
I think. I mean, obviously Galladay. You know what I mean? Is obviously going to be the number one guy. You know what I mean? Sterling Shepard. I think he's kind of a sleeper. You know what I mean? Now,
always.
Now that we got Tony, we drafted Tony. So that's another guy for the slot. He's fast as fuck. I think Junior Tyreek. Hopefully, I'll probably get fucked over as a Giants fan, but who knows? And then I think Darius Slayton, honestly, he'll be third or fourth option. He's fast as shit. He had a good rookie season. He kind of fell off last year, but the O-line sucked, and he could never get downfield anyway.
Do you think you guys are competing in that division?
I was going to say, you think you guys are even got a chance at winning it with a healthy Cowboys, healthy Eagles?
Eagles fucking suck, bro. There's no way. I don't like. I've been a. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot stand the fucking Eagles. Like, not even being biased. I think they're going to blow.
Why'd I get talked off the Cowboys?
You said
I think it's Cowboys. I think it's Cowboys.
I did too, but why'd I get talked off the Cowboys?
I think it's Cowboys Giants for the division.
I think because you were. I think it's because you were talking to a Cowboys fan,
and I was trying to go at him.
Yeah,
probably. Cowboys
probably whiz.
I was probably drunk.
Yeah, no, they're probably drunk, sitting like in Texas, like pissed.
Who do you think on your team is going to be high? Oh shit, that's a dumb answer.
What do you say?
How many players on your team you think are going to make our top 100 off the dome?
Damn, forgot about
that list. This is like before the season ranking.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Or after last season ranking.
Maybe like 2,
okay,
2 or 3.
3.
I would probably say maybe Saquon, Galladay, and
I can see us easily forgetting Galladay. Yeah, easily.
Maybe Jabril.
Who?
Jabril Peppers.
Jabril Peppers.
Is he nice?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. He's a stud. He's not some fucking bum.
I'll write that down.
I haven't heard that man's name since Michigan, bro.
I'll write that down.
I mean, he got drafted by the Browns. Giants trade. He was in the Odell trade.
What position is he playing these days?
He's playing strong safety, but like they put him down in the box.
Yeah.
Load to these like ginormous. He's a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he's Landon Collins.
Yes, that's why he's on the Giants.
Yeah, he's on the Giants.
Is there a button for that sarcasm?
I mean, fuck the Browns. Way better though.
Well, I wish your Giants luck. You know, I'm rooting for you. I just don't know if I think they're going to win the division, but I would like to see Daniel Jones succeed for you. So,
dude, I defended him when they drafted him. He's got to, you know what I mean? After 6, everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
He's got to come through.
So yeah. He's got to figure the fuck out.
Who's your college team?
I actually like Texas A&M.
Interesting, TMU boy.
I was a Manziel guy in high school.
Gotcha. Almost said Dak, but he went to Mississippi State.
A&M, Giants,
right?
Knicks. That's I don't even want to talk about that. And then
at least you're
I
in
don't
playoffs.
know. I couldn't give a fuck about hockey.
In New Jersey, interesting. No
Mitch
Devils.
from North Dakota couldn't say the same. You'll get that when you listen.
Yeah, probably.
All right, it's good to hear from you.
Yes, sir.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Go Big Blue. Is that what y'all say?
Oh, yeah, dude. Thank God. Yeah, hopefully. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, take care.
Take care, no Rihanna.
Big Blue. That's the name of my speaker, actually.
We got a Manscaped ad?
We do. Hey,
turn my ringer off.
Earlier in this podcast, guys, I said we're approaching June. So, you know what holiday is in June?
Is a holiday. Father's Day.
Yes, sir. Father's Day is coming up. Weather's catching heat. Whether you have a dad bod or rocking a six-pack, make sure you and your dad are smelling nice and you guys are shaved where it matters the most. Make your dad proud this year and get him and yourself the brand new Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 in the refined cologne by Manscaped. All brand new, 4.0. We've been talking about the cologne for months now. Andy's still your favorite cologne, I'm sure. This brand new, he said, he can't even describe it. He said, this shit smells good, man. This 4th-generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. Hey, this shit fire, y'all. And if you guys and your dad travel a lot, it's a perfect trimmer for at home and on the go. It's got a multi-function on and off switch that can engage a travel lock. It even allows you to customize your trim with additional guard lengths 1 through 4. So you guys can have a bush down there. You can like trim it a little bit, 1 more inch, another inch. You can go to the skin like me and Andy do. It's up to you. There's 1 through 4 guards for you to choose your ball grooming needs. And after you guys have those clean balls, clean up your cologne game with the Manscaped cologne. All on manscaped.com. You can find it on there. The same signature scent as all the other Manscaped products. And if your dad smells a little funky, he's going to need this cologne. It's the perfect complement to the Manscaped collection. It's light, approachable, and gentlemanly in all the right ways. So whether it's a gift for you or your daddy or the men in your life, choose Manscaped.
I got many. And
go to manscaped.com. Use the code Dunn and Drew at checkout for 20% off and free shipping.
Shout out to David on Snapchat.
He sent you that too?
Yeah, he had a big order on Manscaped and he used our code. So you're keeping us afloat, you guys that are ordering.
Yes. Shout out. I love when y'all send us Snapchats of y'all ordering with the code. We got people that send us Snapchats about random things from the podcast all the time. And we get people replying to our bad takes, ordering stuff on Manscaped, reacting to calls. Everything. We love it.
Which reminds me, we got even more reviews. All right. So we got some reviews. So we got to do some, what do we call it?
Kings of my Pissy.
Do some shout outs.
We are the kings of the weekend.
Wow. We have 4 new reviews. So we went we went over a month dry as hell without any reviews, and we got 4. I love you guys.
4 out of nowhere. It said, boop.
Here you go. This is no one better call. And if someone from Texas calls, I'm hanging up.
You're hanging up?
I'm hanging up.
He's hitting red.
Even though we've gone, 3 now? No Texas?
Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
North Dakota, Jersey, and Jackson.
Yeah, so we're expanding. All right, first podcast I've ever left a review for, M. Spivey says. I've followed Eric since Vine.
Yes.
In the beginning of this show. Okay. But I just had to leave a review to say I live for the top 100 NFL players off the dome.
Coming soon.
I'm weak on how y'all check each other. It also means the season is close, a.k.a. the best time of the year. I do love NFL top 100. It's a staple.
It's funny, but sometimes you hear that Jeopardy music going because that shit take forever to come up with a name.
God, these episodes are going to be long as hell coming up.
You'd be like, because you got to think about the worst players first, and that's hard as shit off the top of your dome, buddy.
And you got to order it, making sure you don't put someone higher than they need to be.
Yeah, but then once the list is done, we're like,
there it is. There's the list.
It is what it is.
Next one. This is from Yams22. Favorite podcast, hands down. Been a fan of this podcast since day one. The chemistry between these two is unreal, which makes all of the content feel genuine and hilarious. Everything from the absurd sports takes, unfiltered skits, and drunken laughs can keep you entertained for hours. Can't wait to see what the future holds for these two. # Not a Jags podcast. This is from Steve, a.k.a. Stove.
Stove.
I've seen Stove on Twitter, right?
Stove. Think he's an Ohio State fan. Who isn't? Jesus.
This next one is from Dev Will.
He's in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew that. Yeah. He's in
Discord. When they use the same name as their Discord name, love that shit.
He said, I've been a longtime Jags fan and stumbled across a picture of Eric fighting a couple of Bills fans. I knew that episode would draw in some followers. I love this podcast. You guys never fail to entertain. Keep it up, my guys. Oh, this is a long one.
We got a book.
This is from Afro Zach. You know him?
Nope.
Afro Zach says, you won't regret hitting the play butt. I think it's supposed to say button.
Is that slang for button?
Yeah.
Never
no, but it just got cut off.
Oh. Never heard that. Play butt.
He says,
my butt.
I followed Eric back in the Vine.
You hate it.
I need. Okay. I followed.
Looking for a button?
Yeah, I'm looking for some kind of button that I can press every time I hear that.
A sigh?
I'll just do it myself. I'll ad lib. I followed Eric back in the Vine days and was just a wee high schooler.
A wee.
When what is
you British? I was just a wee high schooler.
Maybe he is.
Or maybe it's Irish.
When they started this podcast, I listened on the way to my internship and started following both him and Andy a lot more. Had a little break in the middle because of life, but started listening religiously again at the start of COVID, and these guys are genuine comedy. I find myself making noises from the soundboard to my friends and recommending to anyone who remotely enjoys sports. And I love you, Afro Zach. That's what I love. Recommend this shit. Help us grow. And recommending to anyone who remotely enjoys sports and is searching for a podcast. We know Eric has a great voice for podcasts. Check Trill if you don't believe.
Damn, Zach Afro.
And Drew is the perfect level head to accompany him. Been thinking about subscribing to the Patreon for a while, and after the Daddies 3.0, I think I have to. They built a real community that only grows as time goes on. And it's
this nigga crying.
It's time to be a part of it. So did you join, bitch?
Yeah, I didn't see a motherfucking email, bitch.
Guess he's still thinking. Afro Zach, you made my top 5 comments. That's a great review.
That review might end up in our Twitter pinned tweets. That man loves him some reviews.
I do, but I'm not a big fan of Twitter right now. So
I know you're not.
Still banned.
I'm permanent. Change Dunn and Drew's display name to Drew
because I'm too lazy to make my own Twitter account again. I just changed our Dunn and Drew podcast. I changed the name to Drew. I'm rebelling until Twitter I don't understand why Twitter's saying I'm suspended when I read the email saying that it's indefinite, like it's forever. Don't say it's suspended. Say I'm expelled. If you get suspended in high school, you're coming back.
Yep.
Am I coming back? That's why I'm kind of holding up.
Oh,
don't touch my feet.
It was an accident.
That's why I ain't got the time. I do miss my normal timeline, my Andy Willis timeline, because I followed a lot of Jags fans. A lot of Jags fans followed me, so I felt like I could tweet all the time about them. I don't want to flood our followers' pages with Jags shit. Yeah. That's not why they're here. Hashtag Not a Jags podcast, obviously. But yeah. I don't know. But starting from scratch, I started that account 12 years ago. Am I really starting again, anew?
You know all the Jags fans, though. You can just follow them back. He said, I'm done with that, buddy.
I followed like 1,000 people.
Fuck it. Spam the feed with Jag stuff. It's Twitter. It moves quickly. People are just reading shit, scrolling. You know, we've built, like Afro Zach said, we built a community. They're here no matter what kind of shit we post. They know it's not a Jags podcast, so post that Jag shit. Speaking of Patreon, Dunn and Drew is also brought to you by Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew, where you get a bonus episode every week and access to our Discord chat.
This last episode was really good.
And if you saw the Daddy's vlog from Phoenix, Arizona, those guys all started in a little small Dunn and Drew community. So damn, I was trying to think of some good-ass word, but I just going to think of it. You know, my vocab be nice sometimes. Don't press a button. Here we go. Oh,
trigger finger.
It may behoove you. Woo! It may behoove you to subscribe to the Patreon and get into this Dunn and Drew community. Behoove is a word. It means duty or responsibility for someone to do something.
That part of the
behoove.
That part of the vlog where Brian's talking about and Alex are talking about
drunk as fuck.
Yeah, drunk as fuck. Just the community and like how different it is.
Junior year of high school, I got my phone taken away by my science teacher for getting my phone. I can't talk. I got my phone taken away in high school for watching Eric Dunn's vlog. I remember specifically. It was I'm running through my neighborhood with my shirt off in high school. I got my phone taken away in high school. I got in trouble. I got a write up, and now we're sitting next to each other, drunk as fuck, best friends. Like, how crazy is that? Like, that's fucking wild. We have no business being friends. But here we are. None.
Let's be real. We are all for having fucking Dunn and Drew be the biggest shit in the world. Yeah. We would love that shit. I want it worldwide.
In 10 years? In 10 years.
Exactly.
Fine.
I'm 37.
So, Dave Portnoy is fucking 50.
Shut up. I don't need your analogy. I get it. I got the mindset.
Dunn and Drew is on that path. And all of us here are part of that journey.
Like, I know people have Discords. I know people have fans. I know Barstool is big as fuck, but how intimate is it? And I know it can't be intimate with fans because they're huge.
Yeah.
So at this stage, I mean, I bet. So I'm shooting for the stars here. I bet if I know you don't like me being pessimistic, but I got put a big if. If we blow up one day, we might look back and say this was our favorite time of the podcast.
Well, I feel like if, going off your words, if we blow up, I feel like we won't change. We'll still be able to have a community.
It'll be a lot harder to keep up with, keep the intimacy.
It will be because there'll be a shit ton more people.
In the Discord.
Yeah, exactly. But, just it being there is something we'll still be in there, like communicating and shit. But,
We were talking recently about a daddy's cruise, like for the next get together. That way, in the Discord, we can just say, instead of, there's no Airbnb that's going to hold like 50 people. So instead of trying to organize a trip, if we want to incorporate more people, just drop the link to the cruise.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to go, the Royal Caribbean, Mariner of the Seas here, 4-night out of Miami, book your flight, book your room. We'll see you on the boat.
I fucking have always loved just talking to strangers on the internet, which is why you always see me when I go to these cities meeting these random ass fucking people, because I reply to messages from everybody, literally from anybody. I'll reply to their messages. So to have this podcast platform and actually have a new audience, Vine was one thing, but this is like very different audience from, the Vine days, because this is different type of content. So to have an audience for the podcast and be able to put them in a community, it's going to be cool one day to be able to just come on to this podcast and be like, hey, we're doing this event. It's going to be open to all Dunn and Drew listeners. Come through, whatever that looks like eventually in the future. But right now it's pretty intimate with the first Snapchat group we started. But in the future, I'd like to have just a big ass Dunn and Drew party for just strictly listeners. Like, we won't promote it anywhere but on the podcast, so we know that you listen. That's what I would like to do.
Well, the Discord would be the number one place to go.
Yeah. Is still a Patreon ad?
Is that possible on a cruise? I think so. We just take over a whole deck.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Hey, you want to come on a cruise with us? Buy your tickets.
That would be I mean, they have clubs on cruise ships. Yeah. Just take over the whole club. Can we get the Ox?
And I feel like with just like the connections that you're able to make on social media, one day we may be able to like throw a big ass party from like a sponsor like that and just invite a bunch of random people, because
I'm sure there are venues.
Random shit happens, yo. Social media crazy.
I'm sure there are venues that outside of Airbnb that would make that possible.
Yeah.
All right, back to sports. So Roland Garros, aka the French Open, is going on now. Someone's saying that my phone isn't.
You on D&D? Oh, do not disturb.
I don't think so.
I am. Don't call me.
The biggest storyline out of the French Open so far, because it just got underway, is the same one that was the big storyline going in. Naomi Osaka, before it started, she said she would not be participating in media interviews, post matches, post match. And just trying to skim her message. She says, I've often felt that people have no regard for athletes' mental health, and this rings very true whenever I see a press conference or partake in one. We're often sat there and asked questions that we've been asked multiple times before, or ask questions that bring doubt into our minds, and I'm just not going to subject myself to that and that doubt. No, I'm just not going to subject myself to people that doubt me. And I just, oh my God. What's your take on here? Because right away, I'm like,
I had to look this up on the plane ride home because when you posted it in the Discord, I didn't know what was going on. Like I said, I was out of the loop for news past 2 days, but I looked it up, and like I got no problem with her like not wanting to talk to the media for mental health issues. I don't agree with people who say that you're paid millions of dollars, you should just shut up and like do your job. It's part of your contract. Like, we put athletes on this pedestal because they make so much money, but they're still human like us, and they got feelings towards the type of people that ask them questions about shit. So I'm like,
but if you don't do something that's in your job, like, understand that there's gonna be.
Yeah, she withdrew from the tournament, so she's out.
So she just never gonna. I mean, I'm okay with it. Like,
it's just a French Open though. Like, I'm saying like it's just a French. She'll be back at another major.
But is she gonna do interviews?
Well, mental health doesn't, whatever she's going through, like, she'll get over it eventually. Like, it's just like whatever she's going through right now, she doesn't want to answer questions and shit. So she withdrew from the tournament. She'll be at the next one, and if she doesn't want to answer media there, she won't.
But this seems different than mental, because she's talking about, I believe that whole situation is kicking a person while they're down. I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about, but I'm just reading it as she's dealing with some shit, and media is like making her think about it more, and she just don't want to be dealing with it. Whatever. She's the best female tennis player in the world right now, so if she wasn't, I don't think this would be getting as much attention.
She said in her follow-up, getting calls, but I'll have to call him back. She said in her follow-up after withdrawing, she got fined for skipping.
$15,000.
Yeah, and she said in her follow-up after withdrawing from the tournament, she cited that the truth is that I've suffered long bouts. All right, I'm answering.
Get to the tennis later.
Hey, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
Hey, my name's Bryce, and I'm calling from Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky.
No way, that's real. Is that real?
It is real. I've heard of it.
Yeah,
we got Penn State fan here.
No, we got Cedar Point and Kalahari.
Well, you can talk to him.
Sandusky, Ohio. You said your name is Bryce. Don't we know a Bryce? We talked to a Bryce. Are you the Bryce?
I don't think so. I'm a day one listener though. I started that when you guys did it in 2017, and I liked one of the episodes. One time you gave me a shout out on episode 54.
Oh my God, you remember? He remembers the episode that we gave him a shout out on. 54.
I screen recorded it, and RIP to all those episodes being gone. But
long ass time ago. Do you still have that one? Do you still have the screen recording?
Yes, I do. Yep, absolutely.
Can you send it to us?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
On Twitter or Snapchat, wherever you communicate to with us.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll get it on Twitter for you.
That'd be funny. Is that lined up? Ohio. Who are your teams?
Well, up here we got Cleveland. I'm closer to there, but I'm a Ravens fan myself, so I get a lot of slander when I'm around my friends and stuff.
I bet, because you got two rivals in your state.
Yeah, but I'm still a Ravens flock member. So nobody can say I'm a bandwagon fan since I've been here since 08.
Yeah, you pick it's a good organization. I feel like they're never going to
win a Super Bowl again.
Top down, I feel like
I hope they do.
They just know they're just going to be good. Like, they're going to be in the conversation all the time, no matter what.
Right, and that's what's kind of frustrating because, like, as an organization, I feel like we feel as though we're just a few pieces away. And it's just like when it gets to that moment in the playoffs, it's like we don't play up to our potential, and then it's just another letdown. But hopefully we change that pretty soon.
That's why I'm wondering, like, when people are questioned, would you rather win a Super Bowl and then have 9 years of not making the playoffs, or go 10 years of making the playoffs but never winning a Super Bowl? Which would you pick?
Oh, my God. That's a tough one. Oh, man, because it's one moment of absolute glory and then years of misery, but you know, I'd have to go with the Super Bowl.
And then the other one is
I'd have to go Super Bowl. Yeah, that's true.
Like you're ending every season going to the playoffs and not doing shit.
But I don't know if that's misery. Like, you're always relevant.
Okay.
I guess.
But you're like with the championship.
Like with the end goal being trying to get that chip, you know, because then you just, you know, I don't know, maybe the narrative is like they can never finish it in the playoffs or something. I don't know. I'd rather go for the Super Bowl because at least you got it.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm always gonna want that Super Bowl.
Eagles fans just seem so miserable right now. I don't know. I guess I just.
Yeah, that's a tough one for sure, though. That's a good question.
Well, like after you win the Super Bowl, you're gonna always want that shit again. So when your team doesn't do shit,
right,
you're gonna be miserable. So I'm taking the Super Bowl anyway, just so I can have the shit, because like that's the point of the season. If we get one, that's cool. But if I'm in the playoffs every year,
the whole point is
not getting to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be pissed as fuck.
And I act like 10 years is a long time, but 10 years ago was 2011.
Yeah,
years are going by so much faster than when we get older. I have a theory. I have a reason for that. I saw it on Twitter the other day, but we'll wait till later.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because I just graduated college and in the blink of an eye, I felt like I was just in high school not too long ago. So I'm with you on the older you get, the years go by way faster.
It's our 10-year high school reunion.
That's why you got to live your life to the fullest, buddy.
Yep,
shit goes
absolutely.
Quick. Shit goes quick.
All right, Bryce, it was nice meeting you. Don't be a stranger. And I asked him to send us, he recorded the shout out. When he got shouted out, I asked him to send it to us. I'm going to hear it.
Are you in the Discord Patreon?
I am not. I've been meaning to get on that, but I've been a little lazy with it. So I'll have to get on myself to get in there for sure.
Almost did it.
What did you eat for lunch yesterday?
Get out of people's pockets, bro. Get out of his pocket. You do whatever you want with your $5.
Yeah, I think I had.
He said he was thinking about it, so I'm like, he was thinking about it. He was probably thinking about that McDonald's too. What you gonna put in that video? You feel me? I'm just fucking.
I had a triple baconator at Wendy's because I was feeling a burger, so I hopped on that.
$7.99. What you gonna tell you? Discord, boy. I'm tripping, boy. I'm tripping. Thanks for calling in, Bryce. Ravens flock.
Yep, appreciate you guys answering.
All right. Talk to you.
You almost did it. Let me chill.
Anyway, Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka. Forgot Dennis was on.
So this is what I didn't get. She said
after she withdrew.
Yeah, after she withdrew, she said, "The truth is that I've suffered long bouts of depression since the U.S. Open 2018 and have a really hard time coping with that. Anyone that knows me knows I'm introverted, and anyone that has seen me at the tournaments will notice that I'm often wearing headphones, as that helps dull my social anxiety. Though the tennis press has always been kind to me, and I want to apologize to all the cool journalists I may have hurt, I'm not a natural public speaker and get huge waves of anxiety before I speak to the world's media." Oh, shit, I just hung up on someone. Bad timing.
So what didn't you get
what I didn't get there is, if you have social anxiety, why would you make yourself the number one storyline going into the French Open by saying that you're not going to do?
Well, that's Twitter. I feel like social anxiety is like actually being out in public.
Well, whatever she doesn't like talking to the media. She's social anxiety. Like, you don't like attention. Right?
Well, she'd be talking to the media in person, which is my point. Like, she just made that tweet from, like, her house, like, saying that she's not going to talk to the media. So you go out there, play your tennis match. You don't talk to the media. You go home.
Okay. I'm saying she made herself doing...
She's already the number one, like, player in the world. This didn't make her more popular. She's already going to have eyes on her.
I didn't say she did it to make herself more popular.
Well, whatever you're saying, she's already the number one tennis female player in the world. So whatever she tweeted isn't going to bring more attention to her. She already has that on her. She literally already has that on her. She's Naomi Osaka.
People that aren't familiar with the French Open, people that aren't even going to watch the French Open heard about this.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's weird that, like, if I had social anxiety and I have some, I would not, and I'm not saying she's wrong by withdrawing or wrong by, if she pays the fine and knows the consequences of not talking to the media, whatever, do whatever the fuck you want. Free country. But I'm just saying I'm confused by fucking hell. I had to re-record. I'm confused by her saying that she has social anxiety and then
that came after though.
Well, she had social anxiety when she didn't get it in the last few days.
Okay, keep going.
Why make yourself the center of sports conversation for like a day? And then every time you play a match,
she's doing this for attention.
I'm not saying she is. She's
but
not.
You're saying she's making yourself the center of attention. She's just making a point of herself.
But I'm just saying, if you have social anxiety, why would you unintentional? She's not doing it to get the attention of everyone. She's not doing it because she's an attention whore. I'm just saying, in her shoes, if I had social anxiety and I'm going into one of the majors, I'm not going to say what she said and skip press conferences because then even more attention is going to be paid to you.
But if
that would make me even more nervous going into a press conference.
The press conferences were bothering her, which is the whole point, and she didn't want to do them, why wouldn't she say that at all? She made that point because she's just not going to finish her match and then just not show up to the media. She wanted to tell people, hey, I'm not going to do this.
I probably would have just not gone because I just wouldn't have not gone to the tournament. I wonder what she thought was going to happen.
Who knows? This is we're not in her shoes thing, and we're just trying to pick her brain right now. But
well, let me call her.
You got Corday? You got Corday's number?
Who's that? Is that her agent?
No, it's who she's like dating, the rapper Corday. Oh. But she withdrew from the tournament, and see ya. Now what?
So what I was saying, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I'm just putting myself. I'm just putting myself in her shoes.
But
if I was in you, yeah, you're right. And this is what the fuck is the podcast for? Okay, I'm just
saying, like we're debating right now, and there's not a solution.
She says she's introverted. I'm an introverted person.
Are you?
I'm not. Sometimes depends on the crowd. I'm not going to say
it's a case by case thing.
I'm not going to make that big tweet about not doing press conferences, talking to the media. Know what I would do? I would just, answer the questions or do what Marshawn Lynch did. I'm just here so I won't get fined, or just short answers. I just can't wrap my head. And I know mental health is a big, complex issue that from person to person, even though we're the same species, our brains can act so differently. And so I understand that, there's no chance of me understanding what she's going through. But in trying to understand it, I don't understand it. I don't understand why you won't just go up there and say, yeah, you just answer the questions. What are they grilling her about? I have to go. I'm going to go back and watch a Naomi press conference and see what it's like. See what they're talking about.
Because I don't even think it's just like what they're asking her, but she did say that like they put pressure on her, like lose her confidence, whatever she said. I just don't think she.
It's like normal sports questions. It's like
sometimes.
Hello.
I just don't think she.
Hold on
likes,
1 second.
I just don't think she likes the press thing in general. That's all.
So then you're not going to be able to be the number one in the world if you don't like it.
And being like center stage like that in front of a bunch of people and shit. Gotta call and shit.
I agree.
So so yeah, I think she's in if this is her take.
But
she's
like,
not gonna last.
But like you said, going forward, she's either going to have to become comfortable doing the press if that's part of your contract in the major, which I'm sure it is for most athletes. You have to do press. She's either going to.
You should have to do press.
Yeah, I think. Like,
do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's part of the job. But at the same time, like, some of the press asks some repetitive shit, and you can see in some athletes' faces that they don't agree with it, so they like shrug it off or say next question and shit like that. But like, some people don't have the personality to handle press like that, and that's what I think Naomi is. She's not the type of person to like bash a presser that asks her something that she doesn't want to answer. So this is her way.
Naomi.
Jesus Christ. So this is her way of being like, yeah, I'm not really good with this. Like, I just want to step away from this. Got social anxiety. Let me figure my shit out. I'll be back at the next tournament. That's all.
Well, we'll
just
we'll
like
see.
You see NBA players, like when they lose a game and they're in the press conference, they're like, yeah, whatever. Like, they'll just like reply with one word and shit, or they'll just get up and leave after they sit there for a little bit. Like, athletes have physically shown that they don't give a fuck sometimes about the press conferences. Yeah,
Popovich.
So,
sorry to make you wait. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I guess it's fine, but it's Cajun Jaycee from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Hey.
Favorite boy.
Cajun Jaycee. You grew up in the same neighborhood that Leonard Fournette did, right?
I did. You remember that?
damn, you was in the sticks together, huh? Bumping Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And Kevin Gates. Is Kevin Gates big there?
No, he's from Baton Rouge, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Damn, nice. I didn't know that. Are you a fan?
But yeah. So my I got beef, right? I just got major beef.
whom?
I know what you're. Are you gonna say some shit about the Superdome in the preseason?
Okay, I have a little bit beef then. I don't have that much. Why,
right?
you real or you remember my Instagram comment?
I replied to it.
Yeah, but you know.
I don't know.
But yeah, my biggest beef is that the Dunn and Drew podcast.
Uh-oh.
I feel hate LSU players.
Give us some examples.
Okay, now let me.
Leonard Fournette.
So obviously the first one, Leonard Fournette. Yes, y'all hate him. Y'all wish he would die in a ditch.
All right.
Well, chill. We don't say all that.
We love DJ Chark.
Just don't like his play on the field.
All right. Okay, that's number two. If y'all could ship Chark out of here, y'all would with the box of cookies.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
That's.
So you telling me you wouldn't trade Chark for anyone of the same talent or better?
Why? I got nothing personal against them. Give me a name. Julio Jones? Yes.
Yeah, sure. Give me Julio.
Julio.
You're a Saints fan.
I think D-Hop. I mean, you can say D-Hop. Okay.
D-Hop, duh.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
Third
I admit
player.
I would trade Chark for D-Hop.
Third option, all right. Tyrann Mathieu. I went listening
Have I
to an
said
old
anything
episode.
about Tyrann Mathieu in my life?
I think you did say something about him.
Specifically you.
Oh!
I remember that shit.
What'd I say?
You cooked him one time.
It was in the Super Bowl. It was a week of the Super Bowl, I think.
You've been building this list,
And-
CJC.
CJ.
Wait, what's that?
CJC, I'm dead. Is that his nickname?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Cajun Jaycee, CJC.
CJC.
But before the Super Bowl,
What'd I say?
you were like, Matthew, how the hell? Or not how the hell. You were like, who the hell is Matthew? And Eric was like, I think his name is Tyrann from LSU. And you were like, he's garbage. Move on.
You're going to have to find that clip for me.
I'm gonna have to send it.
We've said that about a ton of players.
I know Honey Badger.
Yeah. All right. My last thing before I leave y'all to it.
Just want to let you know you're one of three.
Oh, okay. All right, so I got
You
time.
got me on Lenny.
Okay.
Oh, you got me. Duh. He's ass.
Is he?
Yeah.
Super Bowl champ.
Super Bowl. So was Blaine Gabbert. All you can do is laugh.
So it's Tom Brady.
Chill.
Tom Brady. Speaking of Tom Brady, the Saints are winning the division this year, and we're sweeping the Bucs.
Everyone's
We're sweeping the
sleeping
Bucs.
on the Bucks. Oh, you said Saints are winning the division.
Yeah, he said, yeah, give me the snooze.
Ja.
And the
Wrong
snooze.
button. And the snooze.
It's funny hearing the soundboard from the phone because it's so much clearer than the voices. It's so.
That's funny. It is.
Who's your starting quarterback?
Yeah,
Jameis starting or Taysom Hill?
I need to know who to draft.
Jameis.
You know he's on my fantasy team this year.
I like that.
I think
Jameis is throwing.
Do great.
Jameis is throwing for 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns,
12 picks.
12.
Yo, who was what was your last LSU player? You said you had a fourth. You said we hated.
Oh shit! You got me in a corner now.
DeMarcus Russell.
You said it.
Yeah, no, I had it in my. I just had my wisdom tooth removed today, so I'm off the perk.
Jesus, our listeners do drugs.
Fuck.
A lot of Percocet.
Patrick Peterson.
I don't think I've said anything about Patrick Peterson in the 4-year history.
What him getting chased down by? Well, never mind. That was wrong. Never mind. Carry on.
That was Buddha Baker.
Yeah.
But
my bestie.
no, it was when
tomato my bestie. That's my favorite one.
Tomato my
bestie. It's when Patrick Peterson signed with the Vikings and announced number 7.
I'm gonna be
and
on.
Eric was like, "Hell nah."
That's how we hate LSU players.
We hate them.
Hell nah. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know Patrick Peterson signed with the Vikings.
Wow, you're fake against yourself. Because y'all talked about it already.
We've talked about so much stuff.
I drink so much, CJC.
And we drink on these episodes. You think we're going to remember every little thing we say on here? That's what your job is to do, is to check
I guess you're right. All right, my last question. My last question is Andy wearing a tank right now?
You know I'm wearing those cut-off sleeves, boy.
His triceps looking a little weak, though.
I need to see them shits tanked up by the next episode. Or I'm writing. I'm unsubscribing.
Chill. What do you think I'm wearing?
I'm toned. But CJ,
yeah, but Eric, I see you in the tank like every episode. I'm used to seeing like the traps, the biceps. I'm used to seeing it all. But, Andy, the last couple episodes, he's been teasing us, getting a little horny.
CJC, it's tennis season, meaning I'm full cardio. I'm done bulking.
You're done?
I'm done bulking for the season.
He's leaning out, boy. It's shred season. Nadal body.
I can't lie to you. That made me sad. But, wish your health. So
thank you. Hey, you got any liquor in the house? Mix some liquor with that perk.
Jesus
What's
Christ.
that?
Mix some liquor with that Percocet you want right now.
Mix the liquor with the Percocet.
And play some DS2 by Future.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
No, you said it. I'm going to do it. And I'm leaving a note to say that y'all told me to do it.
Don't put my name. I didn't say
you don't have to leave a note. It's on the fucking airwaves. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for picking up finally.
Love you.
You're welcome, CJC.
Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Peace.
All right, let's wrap this up.
No, we didn't.
Oh, speaking of my tennis season.
Yeah, we got to talk about our experiences.
So I had a tennis match today. I woke up so fired up. I got great sleep. I just restrung my racket. I retaped it. You have to take it into the store. They restring it. But anyway, I retaped it. French Open came on at 11 a.m. I was so happy this morning. I was so happy. And I felt good. My body felt good. I had some chicken and rice. So clean food in my system.
Lean.
Look at this. Eating grapes right now. This is a very healthy pot. Well, half of this table is a very healthy podcast.
Water and ice.
Yeah. And you look hamburgers. So when you got home.
Proof?
You're right. I don't have any.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Unless I go get that garbage. Dig through that garbage bag.
Don't expose me. I like hamburgers.
So yeah, tennis match. It's my first season back in Jacks. And I'm ready. 0-0, clean slate. I get there. We playing at the court at our apartment complex. Beautiful court.
Home court.
Home court. Beautiful day. It was so nice out. It was not hot. It was not a Florida mid-afternoon. We played at noon, which is, you don't do that in Florida in summertime. And it's pretty much summertime now. It's May 31st, but it felt like a spring day. So I get down there, it's Memorial Day. You hear people playing in the pool, and it's just a beautiful day out. The sun is hidden by some clouds, so it's not, you're not baking, which is good because I had
this meteorologist ass description.
I had a bad sunburn from Saturday. So my opponent pulls up, and he says he's from, or we talk. He's from China, but he had a better he had a better English accent than me. Like an English voice. I was like, wow. And he lived there until high school, I think he said.
He's like, I'm excited to play, Andrew.
That's what he sounded like. But And then I look.
Chill. Keep going before I do something racist.
And he's 30 years old, and he's a physical trainer. I figured that out. After the first set, I asked him what he did. He's a physical trainer. I was like, oh, that explains things.
Could have been capping.
He was destroying me. He did destroy me. It was hard to swallow because no matter how good my shot was, he would get there. And usually in a match, I'm the one that's quick, and people are like, how the hell did you get to that? For the first time that I can remember, it was the other way around. He had just started playing tennis in August of last year. I've never seen a thing.
So he's a prodigy.
I told him,
grown man.
I told him after he swept me 6-0 in the first set. I said, man, because he just started playing tennis. I said, man, they made a mistake. They should have had you playing tennis at the wound. Because he plays baseball. Mm-hmm. He played baseball. He played another sport. He's just an athlete.
Yeah.
He's a fucking athlete. I don't know how he was getting to the balls and hitting them. Not only would he get to them, but he wouldn't like give me an easy shot after I give him a hard shot. Like he would get to my what would be, sometimes a winner versus anyone else. He would get to it and hit it even better back. It was very frustrating. Usually when I'm pissed during a match, it's because I'm losing the match for myself, but I just didn't know what to do against this guy. I'd never seen a thing. His technique was solid for not playing very long, and here I am having played my whole life getting just destroyed by this man. But like he was so good. The last season that he played was his first season. He went undefeated, but he was so good they told him he couldn't play in the tournament.
Damn.
So they're probably going to bump him up again. But now, like I want to play him again. I want to see if I can do it because now I have a challenge.
You got his number and shit.
Yeah,
like you could just hit him up. And be
yeah,
like,
we can play whenever if we're both available, and I want to because I need this.
You got to play people better than you to get better.
Yeah,
feel me?
But fuck, I was so mad. I was afraid that someone was going to come out of their apartment because there's apartments are like overlooking the tennis courts. I was afraid someone was going to come out and like say, "Yo, what's wrong?" Because I was screaming and I was hitting my racket so hard against the fence. I was so mad.
About to have an audience out there looking over their balconies and shit.
That's where I wish we were. I wish we were over the tennis court. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So what'd you do this weekend?
I was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I got invited to go to the Coca-Cola 600 at that speedway. You stay looking for buttons when I talk.
No, I have a button for that one, but I was looking at the time. Well,
I was the Coca-Cola 600. Yes, lots of country accents out there. Lots of There were Jags fans out there.
I saw your story.
A handful of Jags fans out there.
Interesting.
That remembered my fight at the Buffalo Bills game. And a couple of guys that were at the Seahawks game in 2017 as well. But yeah, when I was at the Padres game in San Diego, I got an email saying, "Hey, you want to come to Charlotte? VIP suite passes. We'll fly you out, put you in a hotel, bring your dad." So that's what I did this past weekend. We were in the suite. We got there. I went straight to the bar to see what kind of liquor they had because, it's an open bar till the race is over. And when we first got there, it was just beer. So my dad was behind me, and he saw Pitbull.
Dale.
So Pitbull was in our suite. My dad had just did an event.
Like Mr. 305?
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305. Dale. I know you want me. My dad had just did an event with him in Orlando not too long ago, and he brought that up to him. So got me a selfie with Pitbull. Also, Tony Robbins was there. You didn't know who this was, but Tony Robbins is like this famous he's a famous motivational speaker. Some people say he's got like a cult following like Joel Osteen in his church, but he's got like 3 million followers on social media, on Twitter, 8 million on like Instagram. So I pitched him my Trill app. I didn't pitch him. I just told him about it. He said he'll check it out, but I know that was bullshit, but it was just cool to, tell a guy of his caliber about another motivational platform. I also met Bill France Jr.'s grandson. If you guys don't know who Bill France Jr. is, Bill France Sr. is the founder of NASCAR. So Bill France Jr. is his son, obviously. He had a daughter who married a man whose last name is Kennedy. I met Bill Kennedy, the son. So he, low-key, the heir of NASCAR. Got his number in my phone. Hopefully we can link up later in the year and, chop it up.
Just tell them we don't have a couch.
Yeah, tell me, hey, can you give me a NASCAR couch or something? Something like that. Met a random British actor named Clive Standen. I don't know if you guys know him, but there were a bunch of celebrities in my suite, and it was pretty fun. Dad had a great time. It was a good time. And then I fell asleep Saturday night, the night before the race, because before I flew out, I got 2 hours of sleep. So I was exhausted as fuck. I went to bed at 2 a.m., woke up at 4 to go to the airport here in Jacksonville, and then I knocked out at 7 p.m. in Charlotte on Saturday. And then last night, Sunday, after the race, I know a local DJ out there. So he was like, yo, I see you're in Charlotte. If you want to come out tonight, let me know. We'll find a spot. So he took me out to a local bar that he DJs at. It was closed, but we were playing arcade games with the manager and getting free drinks, and I was out there for like 3 hours. So I had a good time in Charlotte. Looking forward to going back. And Bubba Wallace did not finish top 10. He finished 14th. Come on, Bubba, damn. He was 9th at the end of stage 3, and he had a pit lane violation, and he dropped to like 16th, and then he finished the race 14th. So, Bubba, I feel like you're right there, but we going to need a top 10 sometime soon, man, sometime soon.
Hey, man, or woman, don't want to assume. What's your name and where are you calling from, and do you have a NASCAR take?
What are your pronouns?
It's Jaden from Washington. How's it going?
Hey, D.C. or the state?
NASCAR take, Bova, get your shit together, man. Fuck. How many races do they have left?
Say again?
How many races do they have left?
A lot. Like the season ends in November.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's got time.
You horny?
He's got
Always.
Yeah, but the playoffs start, I think, in like eight or so races, and if Bubba doesn't have enough points, he won't make those. But he may not have that much time.
Did you? I know you didn't really want to talk NASCAR. Did you want to talk anything else?
Yeah, I'm talking my Seahawks, baby. We're getting Julio.
You know what's funny, or what sucks? Last week when we were guessing where Julio was going to go, I wanted to say Seahawks, but I talked myself out of it because I was like, they got DK.
Yeah, you're always hating on it.
No, I'm not.
Hating.
I love my Seahawks.
Always. Oh, don't get me started, Eric.
Is this
Andy
Seabass?
says put Seahawks in the top 10. You're
Jaden.
Like, I don't know. That's kind of high.
Well, at the time it was. Yeah. I mean, look at they flamed out.
Yeah. In hindsight, it was a good take.
Tommy's best take of all.
Yeah.
Did you hear that one? Do you remember that one, Jaden?
That's true. Tommy did. Tommy got it right on that one.
Oh.
It was trash. It was still trash.
Tommy's one phrase knocked it out of the park. Russ kind of falling off a little bit.
Literally in the game 4, when through 6 games, he was like the MVP.
He was. Yeah, and then that's around the time. Well, maybe we asked him that question like a week or two after. And he's like, he's kind of falling off. We're like, okay.
So, Jags play y'all Halloween. Will you be there?
No, he lives in. Wait, he does live in Washington.
Yeah. I live in Tacoma, like 45 minutes out of Seattle. Yeah. And my grandparents have season tickets, so I might be there.
Do they have a ticket for you though, or is it just your grandparents pulling up?
Yeah, no, we get like 3 or 4 games a year now because they're getting a lot older. So,
say, Grandma, it's time to stay home.
Grandma need a sweater.
But,
need a sweater. Or raincoat.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool to see Trevor, but. Yeah, we get Julio. We got an
ain't get Julio yet. You ain't get Julio yet.
He ain't won it.
We're getting.
I saw someone say there's a tweet showing a picture of Russell Wilson, Julio Jones, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Lockett, and it said, "Who's stopping this offense?" And then another person replied a picture of the offensive line.
I was gonna say the one question mark with us is always gonna be. Yeah. If Russell has more than half a second to throw the ball.
Yeah.
But we have an offensive coordinator who should actually be able to call plays for him instead of run, pass every
I know you're not hating on Darren Bevel.
You like Bevel?
Bevel.
Here we go. Shit. Here we go.
All right, lay off us.
First of all, it's been Schottenheimer for the past 2 years.
Oh, okay, good.
Marty?
Marty.
Yeah.
Damn.
Brian.
Brian.
Marty. Why I'm 28.
But oh my God, Bevel was something.
Have you said a take yet? Or are you just
he did.
Seahawks just gonna get Julio? That's your take? Yawn.
Super Bowl favorites when it happens.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
Here we go.
Motherfucking Russell Wilson throwing 8 touchdowns in 2 games first and then falls off. I'm sleep. We're beating you in Halloween. Goodbye, Jaden.
Oh, we'll see you there. Bye, guys.
All right, see you later.
Okay. He hung up on us.
He said, fuck y'all.
He said, Julio going to Seahawks? And fuck you. It's 9:04. Shout out Jags.
Okay, to close this episode, rank your favorite Harry Potter movies, because I'm on my binge.
All 7.
I know you see me laying on the floor over there watching Harry Potter.
I be watching a couple with you. You left and left one movie running.
When?
Today. It was the Order of the Phoenix today, I think. When
I left that on?
When they were in the Magic of Ministry.
Ministry of Ministry.
Ministry of Magic.
I was not watching. Oh, okay. So rank them.
All 7?
All 7. Act as the Deathly Hallows are one film.
Okay. 1, I gotta go with Sorcerer's Stone. I gotta the first one gotta be my favorite. OG sets the tone. It's very nostalgic. Used to read the books with my grandma, and when that shit came out, it was the start of everything. 2, I'm gonna go Goblet of Fire.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
I like the Triwizard Tournament.
No, I know you just like LaFleur.
Give a fuck about her. I like the Triwizard Tournament for real. I like the early ones a lot better. So 3rd, I'm gonna go. Chamber of Secrets was a good one. Chamber of Secrets, number 3.
These are very controversial takes.
Well, their opinions. So, these are off the dome too. I didn't know I was going to get asked this question, so I'm just trying to run through a whole fucking Harry Potter film in my head. It's not something to think about every day. Number 4, give me Order of the Phoenix. Number 5, give me the 6th movie.
Half-Blood Prince?
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince. Chamber of Secrets.
You don't fuck with the...
Azkaban, I don't fuck with.
I had that one on today.
And then the last one's got to be last.
Wow. Why is that?
Just because it's last. I feel like the earlier movies are just better, in my opinion.
All right, here's my ranking.
And by the 7th movie, it's like, come on, kill this nigga Voldemort.
What happened in Order of the Phoenix? Oh, that's with Umbridge. Fuck, I hate that one. Yeah. I hate that one. Let's go.
What even was the Order of the Phoenix point?
It was the group that formed they were called the Order to fight Voldemort.
Yeah, they formed a squad.
Yeah.
With Cho.
Umbridge.
Cho Chang.
And when did they... No, Cho Chang was not in the Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, she wasn't?
She was in the Dumbledore's army. Get your fucking Harry Potter facts straight.
What's the difference? Fuck.
Give me Sorcerer's Stone 1, Half-Blood Prince, other than Dumbledore dying. Spoilers. Other than Dumbledore dying. What else? And then figuring out that Snape was the Half-Blood Prince.
That was the Horcrux grind.
Oh, the Horcrux grind. That's true.
And you learning more about
Voldemort, Tom Riddle.
Yeah.
Let me get motherfucking
don't remember how it starts really.
I like the Deathly Chamber of Secrets. It'll be better if I work backwards.
Some worst to first.
Yeah. Order of the Phoenix. No, I mean I have to. Let's start. Order of the Phoenix will be 6th in my book. Goblet of Fire will be 7. Nope, sorry. Chamber of Secrets. Chamber of Secrets 7. I don't fuck with that one. Goblet of Fire 5. Azkaban 4. Deathly Hallows 3. Half-Blood Prince 2. and then 1 in Sorcerer's Stone.
That's our show, guys. Happy June. 20 days till summer, y'all. Thanks for listening. Share this show with your parents, friends, enemies. Rate and review us on Apple Podcasts so we can read more reviews on our show, y'all. Watch this episode on youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. Subscribe to our Patreon. Y'all calling in, but y'all not subscribing. Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. Lastly, get your Manscaped products. Use the code Dunn and Drew for 20% off and free shipping on manscaped.com, y'all. Till next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby.
I need you to cut out a little bit sooner.
I got to get it all in. It's not long enough, outro.